Our next comedian looks like a human woman, but is 2 raccoons, a feral toddler, and a few mental illnesses in a trench coat. Please welcome to the stage, Jen Bergmuller!
So I am a user experience researcher, and basically that means that I just watch people test things on websites. Basically, I get to fulfill my lifelong dream of being a voyeur, which barely beat out 6-year-old me's dream of being a professional dog walker. Do you know what the difference is between a professional dog walker and a regular dog walker? Neither did I was 6. So I don't know if you all remember having to do something simple like writing instructions to how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, but that's basically my job. I write very detailed instructions that are then followed by middle schoolers on meth. I have to take into consideration all sorts of batshit behavior. The number of times I've sat at my desk and I'm just like, just click the effing button, Jesus Christ. Sometimes my job entails telling fancy people that their ideas are terrible. And that's when having a really elastic face comes in handy, because nothing says don't shoot the messenger like this face in a Zoom call. My employer is making us come back to the office 3 days a week, and honestly, I love it. After driving 4 miles in 45 minutes, I get out of my car and I start to load up all of my earthly possessions for the long walk to the office, all 3/10 of a mile. I look like a pack mule. I've got my purse, I've got my computer bag, I've got my lunchbox, I've got my Lactaid pills because I love lactose. I have my hand sanitizer, I have my first aid kit, I've got my tent, I've got my sleeping bag, I've got my pillow, I've got my toilet paper, I've got my liquid cheese. That's why I need the toilet paper and the Lactaid. But I have experiences walking into the office that I wouldn't get at home. Sure, I get to watch a small creature shit in a box at home, but does that compare to fecal matter Frogger? Sure, at home I have an American Ninja Warrior course of cat toys, but does that compare to being barreled down by a bird scooter operated by a banker bro? I'm sorry, a finance bro. My bad, Chad. So another great thing about being in the office is the public restrooms. Fellas, I think you get a bad rap of having disgusting bathrooms. Ladies, I don't know what y'all are doing to get every conceivable bodily fluid on the back side of the toilet. I guess your fannies are just full of jet fuel. Fun fact, fanny is UK slang for your vagina. Bet you all weren't expecting a bilingual show. So at this point, the only safe stall to go to is on the 25th floor. Thanks, OCD and generalized anxiety. Insider OCD secret, you go out of the elevator, you take a left, you go down the short hallway, 3rd stall on the right, it's the men's room. So I'm doing something I never thought I'd do. I'm dating a car guy. Yeah, I know. We pull up to some ugly-ass car at a stoplight, and he turns down the music. Excuse me, sir. You don't disrespect the Jonas Brothers like that in my car. Turn that back up. So he turns down the music so we can listen to the exhaust on this thing. When my 2004 Honda Civic makes that noise, it's cause for concern. When an $800,000 Lamborghini, whatever the fuck, makes that noise, it's cause for a hard-on. So yeah, I'm dating a car guy. Disappointed in me too. He works on his cars by himself and always seems kind of weirded out that I ask for proof of life. Sir, you have just been sitting there telling me that you have used the death grinder inches from your face, or how you're laying under the car using your legs to, this is me kicking, move the jack around. Keep in mind, this is also the man who nearly choked to death on a pot sticker. So you tell me who's overreacting. Didn't think I'd have to worry about a second type of ghosting. So he's also a movie buff, and our cinematic tastes, just the Venn diagram, just barely overlaps. Our conversations go a little something like this. Hey. Oh, did I mention that he has a mustache? That is always an adventure for me, because I never know what part of his meal I'll get to partake in as well. Come over to his house, I kiss him hello, and I'm like, what were you drinking? Because it tastes like beef jerky and Four Loko. And I just had some. So anyway, back to this yo-yo and our mismatched movie tastes. It goes something like this. So have you seen Alien? No. Have you seen Ferris Bueller? No. Have you seen Fight Club? No. Really? You've never seen Fight Club? What have you been doing with your life? I blame my lack of pop culture knowledge on the fact that I had kind of a sheltered childhood. Growing up, my parents had one of those ginormous satellite dishes in the backyard. The moon landing in the 60s used more portable technology. To watch one of the 5 channels that we did get, you had to program in the latitude and longitude. My parents live in rural North Carolina, and to go anywhere, you really have to prepare for the Oregon Trail. Your mother has died of dysentery. It's really only been about 10 years since they got rid of dial-up. Bing, bing, bing. So it's really a wonder that I have gotten this sort of career going in technology, but I guess it just shows you that life finds a way. Whoa, babe, you've seen Jurassic Park? Yes, I've seen Jurassic Park. My name's Jen Bergmuller. Have a wonderful night.